Good morning, YouTube. I'm sitting here outside a new cabin that I decided would be a good idea to start exploring other cabins and see what they look like inside. So we're so far away from the finish of the other one, I thought, well, let's go see some sights and tour some other cabins. So we are in Munising, Michigan, up in the UP on Lake Superior. Insert snapshot there. And we went to these little cabins that I'll give you guys a little tour of that. And honestly, they're a pretty good idea. They're not much bigger. I think, what do I want to say? They're not much smaller than what we have, but they feel smaller, I think, because of the furniture they put in there. So I'll show you guys the outside and then let's go inside, see what we have. So as you guys can see, there are these nice little cabins, very small, one story, little space in between them. And let's go inside and see what they look like. All right, guys, welcome inside. So as you guys can see, it's a one bedroom with a pull-out couch. I'll show you guys what we have. So you walk inside, there's a little kitchen area. They had a washer and dryer, which is one of the combo units. I actually love the combo units, but I thought it was interesting that they even had that. You got a mini fridge, microwave, no stovetop. So I thought that was also interesting. They do have a sink, you know, water's running and all that stuff, obviously with the washer and that, and then you kind of come to this living area. So I measured across from there to there, and it seems to be almost like 20 by 20, to be honest. But it felt a little smaller to me. I think it's because they got this big chair, the coffee table, and then a queen size bed, which takes up much more than a bunk bed. If you had those against the wall, you know, I think it would be a different story. But it was really nice. They had, you know, TV, kind of all the luxuries you have at home. Cool open ceiling with retractable blinds on a remote. And I'll show you guys, they also had no dimmer switches. I thought was weird, but you could turn on these lights, even these other lights. So you can get kind of a full, you know, you're not missing any lights at night. The only thing that would have been cool, honestly, is if they had dimmers. None of the switches had dimmers, and, you know, when you just want to relax, this would have been amazing with dimmers. Okay, so you have that, and then you just walk inside of this little bathroom, but they did it compact, they did it well. Full-size shower, tub, toilet, sink, everything you need, even, you know, the fancy mirror with the lights on it. Not really needed in my opinion, but nice to have. So that's kind of it, but this gave me an idea of really what, you know, drywall can do to a cabin instead of the pine board or any of that stuff. So I really love the big open windows, the window door, you know, the second big open window, and then it's really these that make it, in my opinion. So you can see on the wall too, they did stuff like, you know, the Upper Peninsula, Little Lake Superior, which was awesome. The pillows and all that. So I'm not an interior design person, but as far as cabin goes, this is, you know, could live in here for a long time. I wouldn't want to live in here with the full family the whole time, but it was cool. And then you get the view from the outside, which was pretty great. Yesterday there were some views. I'll show you guys some pictures really quick, but there were some views with the clouds coming over and the mist, because it's a little mountainous. Mountain being a strong word, but you know, you do get some cliffs in that up here. So pretty cool. Anyway, let me guys know what you think, but I actually love staying here. It was an option just as much as a hotel would have cost, but I thought this was much cooler because if you saw outside, you can see through the window, you know, you got the little fire pit out there, and you could just sit out there at night and chill and talk to the neighbors. The neighbors, you know, we're here in the Midwest. Everyone is super friendly. So the people that are here really love the Midwest. Like, they love Michigan, they love the lakes, as we all do. So, okay. Thank you guys for watching. We'll keep it short and sweet, but I think this gives me some ideas of what I would like to do in the future. It takes a long time to get there. One thing is drywall versus not drywall. I'm going to leave here thinking, which do I really want? The drywall will go faster. And in this case, it actually looks quite nice, I think. Okay, thank you guys for watching. We're gonna head over to some sites. I'll flash some pictures on here as well, like I said. And it's been an amazing trip. You'll see in the second part, really quick, of this video, it's been an amazing trip. So, all right, see you guys.